In this week's episode, we're finally going to be dealing with the dirty interior of the car. It's going to be bad. Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's episode. This week's going to be a fabulous week because not only are we going to achieve 1,000 subscribers, that's our first milestone, and we'll have a separate video on that during the week some point, but we're also going to be dealing with something that I've been avoiding for a long time. We're finally going to be cleaning the interior of the car. So this week we are going to clean the car using a wet and dry vac. So I got myself a new Henry, gonna be using that for future cars, so I thought I'd invest in one. But for this particular car, we are definitely going to be needing this because it is pretty bad. So we're gonna start off by cleaning the interior of the car with a standard Hoover. Then we're going to wash the carpets with a wet and dry vac. And then that should restore the carpet and bring it back to a reasonable condition. So without further ado, let's go down to the car and let's get this car cleaned. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to hit this side. As you can see, it's pretty horrible inside this car. The smell's a lot better. Still needs some cleaning and freshening up, but I've been avoiding this for such a long time, and now we need to really get down and clean it. So I'm going to use my trusty Titan Hoover, and I'm also going to be using this detail brush. It's from a company called Passion. It's a thick bristle brush, and it's going to really help to get inside those pieces, those crevices, and brush out all the dirt. And also for those hard to reach areas, we've got ourselves a little brush again from the same company, Passion, and as you can see, it's got these little ends here that allow us to get in between the most thinnest grooves, etc., of the car and give it a thorough clean. So this carpet should be looking a lot better. I'll give it a Hoover first. We'll brush all the mold that we can see off, and then we're going to hit it with some finest total, the plastics, etc. So all those little moldy bits you can see there, we'll hit that with some finesse total, which is a good detail interior cleaner. And then what I will probably end up doing is giving the carpet a good old wet vac, because I think it will probably need it after that with all the dirt that's ingrained in this carpet. And while we've got the seats out, it's a good opportunity for us to give it a thorough clean. So let's get on and do that right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use some finesse total to clean the side over there, and I'm also going to use it to clean the vents below. So let's go and do that. Okay, so in comparison to how it looked a few minutes ago, that is much better. Just got to do the back. I'll do that in a second, but the carpets on this side are now clean, much cleaner. So I'm going to do the back now, and then after that we can go and tackle that side. Right, so let's get the back. I'm still going to clean the carpet because I think it needs it, because I can brush dirt for days on that. If I keep brushing, I'll get dirt come out of that. So I'm going to give the carpet a wet clean, might as well, with the seats out, and take advantage of it. and then we'll do the same on the other side as well. So yeah, let's do this back here and then we'll crack on. Okay, so after hoovering that up, that looks better. Now it's just ready for a wet wash. Okay, so one side done. Now we're going to tackle this side, get this clean because it needs it, and then we can get ready for a wet vax. So let's do that quickly now, and then I'll show you the end results once we've finished. Okay, so giving the car a good old clean. So it's now clean of all the loose dirt, but it really does need a wash. So the next stage now is to hit it with some APC, all-purpose cleaner, and we're going to use some Auto Finesse. So let's go and prep our wash now, and we can kick that process off. Okay, carpet cleaning time. So we're going to wash the carpet. I am going to use my Henry wash, which is a wash and vac, so it squirts water and clean, you know, standard carpet cleaning stuff. And we're going to hit it with some Auto Finesse Verso, which is an APC, has a pleasant smell as well. So we're going to wash the carpet with the APC, and then after that we're going to wash the seats, at least one of the seats, because I've done one already, and the back seat needs a good old clean, so we're going to clean that as well, and that should be enough to make the car look and smell pleasant. Okay, so what we need to do is we're going to measure out some Verso into this little jar here. So we need 40 milliliters, and then what we'll do is we'll fill up our Henry wash, and then we'll be able to start cleaning the car. So let me just pour 40 milliliters in there, and then what we'll then do is we then fill up the container, which I'll show you in a second. Okay, so here's our 40 milliliters, and then what we're going to do now is we'll put it into our reservoir. So in the wash, it comes in, the Henry wash, it comes in two parts. So you've got your little ball and waste section, and then basically what happens is the dirty water goes in the middle here, clean water, well, that's in this bucket here. Okay, so let's get our 40 milliliters of Verso. We'll stick it in the container here. Then I'm going to partially fill this up, probably most of the way, and then we're ready to wash inside the car. Okay, let's get this bad boy together then. So first thing we're going to do, find the notch, stick him in there like that, then we get the filter, then he goes on like that, then we get the lid, I'll find that, and then we'll put him on. Okay, so here's our lid. Now on the lid there is a little extraction where it sucks up all the fluid, so that needs to make sure that you need to make sure that goes in that way. So once that's in place, then it's just a case of tapping in the sides, and then you're good to go. Right, so let's get Mr. Henry wash. Oh, Mr. Henry wash needs his hole stuck on. That's literally just a push fit. So let's get Mr. Henry hose, or Henry wash, and let's get him to do some good work. Okay, so we got the back seat out of the car. This seat, as you can see, probably it's very dirty. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give the seat a thorough clean with my Henry wash, and it should come up a lot better than what it looks now, and I think that'll be it. In fact, if you have a good whiff of the car, that's where the majority of the smell is coming from this seat here. So this seat needs a thorough clean, so I'm going to really give it a thorough, well actually, this is what I'm going to do. So in here I've got some neat Verso. I'm going to treat the car, pre-treat the seat. I'm going to give it a good old hoover first, then we'll pre-treat it with some neat Verso, and then we'll wash it, give it a final wash with the Henry wash. I've also got the nail brush just to go over this bit here. I'm not going to go over this bit because this is quite porous, not porous, I think the brush will be too aggressive on it. So yeah, we'll give it a thorough clean, and I think that should be it really. That'll be the final seat to clean, and then we're back in the car, or at least gonna have to leave it to dry for a few days, and then we can get it back into the car. So yeah, let's kick off and get this clean. Okay, so this is the seat after we've cleaned it. I must say it's looking much better than it did. It's literally come up brand new. It has come up so much better than I thought it would. Okay, so this is the seat that I've just cleaned, and it's come up fantastic. It's still wet, but it looks fantastic. It looks really good. It's really made a difference going over it with the machine. So we're now going to leave that to dry. That might take a couple of days to dry, but rather it dry outside than inside the car and steam up the car and cause mold to grow again. Let's take a look at the carpet. So having done both sides of the carpet now looks absolutely fantastic. That's exactly how you want it to be. Again, carpet is wet, but I'm getting that new car smell from the car. So that's now back to the way anyone would expect it to be. And this little brush here is brilliant, a really good brush. It's from Passion Detailers. I'm going to link this below because it's a stiff brush, but really does a job well for cleaning, general cleaning of the car. Yeah, the site I got this from, I'm gonna send them a thank you, because this is a really good product. And along with this little brush here for getting inside the little crevices and tight areas that you can't normally get through, even with a fine brush, it's a winning combination. Now, the last thing we need to have a look at is the water. So here's our Henry wash. I've taken the lid off. Let's take a look at the state of the water inside. And you can see the, well, I'm not sure if you can see the dirt, but it looks pretty bad from here. There you go. Yeah, that's all from the car. So let's get that poured down the drain. So yeah, so I'm really impressed with the way this has come out. And just to show you, so this is what it looks like now, and this is a before shot. So you can really see the difference, can't you? And again, a now, and then a before shot. Again, so much different in terms of the way it looks. Okay, so that's it for this week. So I have to leave the seats to dry over the next few days, and the carpet as well, because we've given it a thorough cleaning, a thorough washing. So all the products that we've used in this episode, I'm going to link below. So you'll see a link for those, and you'll be able to buy those products if you so desire. Now, there is one more thing. I was going to reveal the car. That's it. The new car. Okay. So, where's the new car? Well, the new car is behind this bonnet here. Can you see it? No, of course you can't. But actually, in this episode, I've given you 2 clues to what the new car is. I've given you the make, and I've also given you the actual car. Now, if you've got those clues, what you need to do now is you need to log on to 3W's AutoAuction.io, and then put the details that you found in there, and you will be able to see what the new car is. Link for AutoAuction.io is down below. It's a great site for you to find out historical information about cars that are available on Copart. Of course, you could also use Copart as well. There's a big clue. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. So if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe down here and give us a thumbs up, because that really helps us small YouTubers make an influence on this fantastic platform. And this week we've met a major milestone even. So we got 1,000 subscribers. So thank you very much for all of you people who have subscribed to this channel. Really appreciate your support. And don't forget to keep on adding comments, because those comments really shape this channel. So as a result of reaching 1,000 subs, I'm going to have a special edition, or 1,000 subs edition this week, and in that edition I'm going to show you the new car if you haven't already figured it out. And by the way, if you do figure out what it is, put it in the comments below. Let's see if you know. And the first person to tell me what the new car is, I'm going to mention you in the 1,000 subscribers edition. Okay, we'll give you a thumbs up. Anyway, lots to come on the channel. We're going to talk about that in the 1,000 subscriber edition. Hopefully that's going to come out around Thursday. So I hope to drop that Thursday evening. So Thursday evening you'll get that 1,000 edition subscriber. And we're going to talk about the channel. It's going to take a little slight deviance, and that's in response to some of the questions or the comments you've made. We're still after our R8. Don't worry, that hasn't changed. And we're still going to go for our TTS and TTRS as part of our journey to there, or we might even get an R8 direct, who knows. So the channel's journey is still there, but I'm going to make a slight change, which I think you're all going to appreciate. So thank you for viewing this. Have a good week, and don't forget, every Monday is when we upload a new edition of the vlog. So see you then.